Colique had it all. A beautiful woman, 4 beautiful children, a great job, but he was never satisfied. He was always asking for more. Always be careful what you ask for. You may get that and a little bit more. Listen to Colique's story as he explains.
Welcome to the station, traveler. You found Wendy's mysterious trains. Warm yourself by the fire and let the night take you where it will.
My name is Colique. I'm a married man with 4 children. A house full of noise, fingerprints on the walls, lunches packed before sunrise. I tell myself I work hard for them. I tell myself I deserve small escapes. That's the lie I board the train with. Delray Beach is already fading behind me when I step onto the Amtrak, heading north to Atlanta. I've booked a full bedroom suite, private shower, fresh linens, doors that lock. I call it comfort. My wife would call it indulgence. I don't call her at all. By the time I reach the lounge car, the rhythm of the tracks has loosened my conscience. I order a drink, then another, then another. And that's when they sit near me, a trio with a kind of energy that feels unplanned and unfinished. Bostic is tall, calm, with a smile that never quite reaches his eyes. Victoria is striking in a quiet way, dark hair, pale skin, watching everything without saying much. They say they're traveling wherever the train takes us. No destination, no expectations. I laugh too easily. We drink together, stories blur. I find myself leaning closer to Victoria than necessary, imagining the night ending the way it so often does for me. Regret postponed, consequences delayed. Eventually, Bostic suggests a game. In our room, he says, something different. I follow them without hesitation, already hoping for something I shouldn't. Their room feels warmer than mine. The lights dim low, curtains drawn tight against the rushing dark outside. Bostic and his wife set something on the table between us. A board, letters worn smooth, a planchette shaped like a tear. Ouija board, I say, half joking. Ouija, he corrects softly. Different rules. Victoria explains them as she lights a single candle. Never, ever break the handheld bond. And always say goodbye. Her fingers are cold when we join hands. And we start with her. She asks a simple question. Is anyone here? Are we alone? The planchette does not move. She exhales disappointed. Well, she says, forcing a smile, I guess we're alone tonight. Then they look at me. I don't even think. I ask for a companion for the evening, hoping it would be Victoria. The temperature drops instantly. A chill crawls up my spine, sharp and sudden, raising the hair on my arms. My stomach twists. The candle flame bends sideways as if it was breathing. The planchette slides beneath our fingers, fast, now purposeful. My heart is hammering. I glance up and catch my reflection in the mirror behind Victoria. At first, I think it's someone standing behind me, a beautiful face, pale, smiling, eyes locked onto mine. Then the skin peels away like smoke. Bone grins back at me, hollow eyes burning with something ancient and hungry. I scream. I rip my hands free, shattering the bond, knocking the table back. The candle goes out. I don't hear Bostic or Victoria say anything as I bolt from the room, sprinting down the swaying corridor to my own suite, slamming the door, locking it, backing away like the walls might close in. I don't sleep. Every sound feels too close. Every shadow stretches wrong. When the train finally settles into a steady hum, I convince myself it must have been the alcohol, stress, or even guilt. Then the lights go out. The room grows cold, colder than it should. I feel a presence settle beside me, heavy, patient. The mirror across from the bed fogs from the inside. A voice whispers my name. Not angry, not loud, possessive. And I remember the rule too late. Never break the bond, always say goodbye. But I didn't do that. All I wanted was a companion for the night. I got one. I got one for eternity. And as the train races north, carrying me farther from my family, I understand the cruelest truth of all. Some things don't cheat back, they claim. All of a sudden it dawned on me. This is a succubus. She threw me down, had her way with me. I felt possessed, I felt violated. For the first time in my life, roles had reversed. Now let's fast forward. I stopped being unfaithful, not all at once, not heroically. But I did stop. I cut off the numbers. I deleted accounts. I avoided trips, lounges, late nights that smelled like temptation. I went home earlier. I listened when my wife spoke. I truly tried to become the man I pretended to be before that night on the train. That's when the torment intensified. The succubus didn't need my infidelity anymore. It resented my restraint. It began appearing in daylight, not fully, never fully, but enough to fracture reality. Reflections in store windows lingered way too long. A woman with my preferred face stood at the end of a grocery aisle, watching my wife reach for cereal, smiling at me through the shelves. I said nothing, I couldn't. At night, it returned to the bedroom. I would wake with a sense of weight, of breath near my ear, of something straddling the space between dream and waking. I never saw details, only silhouettes, shadow, hair spilling like ink. The slow rise and fall of a body that didn't belong there. My wife began waking too. At first, she thought it was sleep paralysis, stress, my guilt bleeding into her subconscious. Then she saw it, not clearly, never clearly. A shape crouched on my chest, dissolving when she reached for the lamp. A figure standing at the foot of the bed, touching my face with tenderness that made my wife recoil. Once she screamed, not because she saw something monstrous, but because she saw something intimate that wasn't her. She looks at you like she owns you, my wife whispered one night, shaking. Who the hell is she? I had no answer that wouldn't destroy us. The succubus learned her too. My wife saw it in mirrors behind her, mimicking her movements half a second late. She caught it standing in the hallway, wearing her own face but smiling wrong. In the kitchen one afternoon, she dropped a glass when she felt fingers brush her arm, cold and deliberate. She hates me, my wife said. She was right. The entity fed once on my weakness. Now it fed on consequences, on restraint, on guilt, on love I was trying too late to repair. It punished me not by dragging me back into sin, but by tainting my redemption. It whispered when I prayed. It laughed when I turned away. It lay between us even when we held hands. I learned then what I had truly invited on that train. It wasn't desire, but possession. Not pleasure, but permanence. It didn't need my betrayal anymore. It had already bound itself to the version of me capable of it. And that man still lived inside me. My wife stays, braver than me, stronger than me. She burns sage, keeps lights on, avoids mirrors at night. Sometimes she wakes me shaking, telling me the thing was watching her sleep, curled beside me like a jealous lover. I hold her. I apologize. I promise nothing I can guarantee, because I know the truth. Changing didn't banish the succubus, it only made the punishment cleaner. No escape, no indulgence, no relief. Just a lifetime of doing the right thing while something whispers that I already belong to it. And sometimes when my wife turns away in bed, I feel the mattress dip. And I know I will spend the rest of my life paying for one night I thought would mean nothing. Hey y'all, hope you enjoyed the story. Thanks for watching Wendy's Mysterious Trains. Much love, God bless, and hey, as always, peace out.